Someone was trying to like manifest and gossip and manifest against you here because they felt like you were getting a free pass with something here. They felt like, oh, she's getting away or she doesn't get consequences, but little do they know that they can't keep you this way. Okay? They wanted to keep you unstable. But the thing is, like, you didn't do anything wrong. This is their own biases. They're in their own little world here and projecting onto you here. Very, very deep seated. This is a long term thing. This person's been at it for a long time against you. The color green is coming up here. Yeah, this person's very detached emotionally, very cold, calculating. They have these like outbursts here, but they're very calculated with their outbursts here. They don't see a long-term vision for themselves, and they always do these shortcuts, and the shortcuts never work for them here. And people don't see them in a good light, and they're mad about that. And they see you, people see you in a good light. People see that you work hard here, and they always have something to say about you or about things here, and people are just getting sick of it. That people are taking the swords because they've thrown so many jabs at other people too, or they thought that they were so clever here, but they were like really insulting people, and were being enabled for so long. They were being enabled for so long by people who were naive or people that were vulnerable here that couldn't do anything or didn't know any better. So nothing was like a near collapse for them. But it's like those people are wising up or walking away here, or they're going a different direction. This person is left with people who are actually going to hold them to consequences and standards and kind of like say, if you're gonna, you can say what you want, but don't think that there's not going to be consequences for saying these things and doing these things, But they've had something for years against you here, just trying to attack because everything always falls through for them, and they feel like things should fall through for them, and they feel like you're going about things the way that they are, taking shortcuts, but you're not. So they've tried to keep you. This person's got bad temper too. And people aren't excusing it anymore. They're telling this person, like, grow up, manage your emotions. They're scared of them, or they just don't like it. And they're seeing what they're doing to you. They're seeing what these words have done to them here now. Now these other people are seeing you in a different light, but I don't see them doing too much about it because they're younger. And everyone is like, it's like everyone around them is like scared of their own reputation, safety. So they're distancing themselves away from this person because of that here. Like, at one point, maybe you were in a relationship with them, or there was something there was this attraction, and you were trying to make things work, but there was, like, third parties and, like, trying to make you feel like you should settle for less. So you're like, I'd rather be on my own and sit on my own throne than share a chair with one other person. Like, it was just, like, negative energy, and there was, like, a lot of jealousy anyways. So you were iced out, not necessarily because you completely wanted to, but they made it feel like you were being that way. But really, it was like a lot of big injustice at the time. It felt like a big injustice. There was sentimentality you had towards these people, but it's the year of the snake too. So remember that. It's number 9. It's all about endings and, things that had been long, maybe 9-year cycles even here, where things are just kind of being taken away, and it hurts, but you're kind of like, okay, I was leaning on this too much, and it was enabling me in a way. So, or it's kind of served its purpose in its way, but you know better too. It's like you're wising up, and you're wising up too here, and knowing that, like, okay, I missed red flags, or I was dealing with behavior because I was naive that I shouldn't have been dealing with, or vulnerable that I shouldn't have been dealing with. Someone telling you you're too much, but maybe they just weren't enough, and they weren't giving you enough, so they wanted to put that label onto you here. This person's like really unoriginal. They're sad now about things, and they're reminiscent about you and everything like that, but they had their good run. Unfortunately, they had a bit of their good run. They wanted to be you, so they took a lot of your characteristics, but no one can hold a candle to you. No one can hold a candle to you. So they they had so many chances to turn it around, like with this 777, and I'm seeing it's like ripped off. Like, they ripped off their own bad luck, and they only have themselves to blame. So they feel bad about things and sad, but they put it on themselves. Yeah, there was a lot of secret jealousy. So what are you going to do? I've seen them like pouting in a corner. Like there's someone that's kind of moody and pouting here, but they're calculating here. There's something that is coming in for you long term for like a new cycle here with love here. You thought it was too late, or they thought it was too late with something, and it's coming in, and it's going to give you more of a new saga to your life. It's going to be something new long term after flakiness and all that. So stay humble though. It's saying the timing's not right just yet, or it wasn't at the time here. There was outside forces kind of protecting you. They want you to, treat yourself here and not answer to people who want you to try to please them and work for their approval here with no good reason to not see you as trustworthy. They're just projecting. You don't need to answer to that. But you also don't need to jump to conclusions about them completely and just like think that they're at you. They're kind of at other people as well here. So take the little time alone that you're going to be getting, because things are going to get busy, more social for you in the new year here. And there's someone saying like they're ready, and they feel an optimism about you. They want to give an apology. They feel an optimism about this. They were feeling very. This someone could be it could be a Cancer zodiac sign, or it could be someone like really sentimental about you, or someone who's very like romantic, sentimental, emotionally, very emotional and sensitive here, and it's something better for you at this point. There was just a lot of things going on and happening here, but this person's very loyal. But there's things going on with their money being tied up here or something. So what I'm seeing is like, you have good intuition too, so listen to things here about what you want. But I'm seeing the Cancer zodiac sign kept on coming up too, which is like about home. So it's like moving home or getting a home, like getting engaged or having a longer term connection with someone here that's going to bring you into a home. The time is not right yet, but this person wants to apologize if they haven't. They don't want you to believe that there was someone that was around them that was in it for the wrong reasons, in it for money, and they're seeing it now because they see the contrast between you. They were very confused here. Something happened in the fall with them. I'm hearing 666. But there's also a lot of success coming to you here and a lot of exposure. So just watch who's around you. And for why, though, as well, Look at people's track records, because you're an artistic person. Some of you are writers here. You do something with writing, or you perform with your writing. So give it time with that and know that there's going to be success there. And there might be someone here that's coming in, and it's going to be also a friendship, but it's going to be better than any kind of romantic or friendship situation that you've had in the past while here. So things are looking good. It's also saying you will be believed. So there's something here that, you will be believed about if you haven't been believed for a long time about something in particular. So if you'd like to get more details of that and learn more, go to my post. It's pinned at the top of my profile for my personal video reads. Ciao.